This is the AI News Flash for August 4th, 9 p.m. UTC. First up, chipmaker AMD beat Wall Street estimates in its second quarter, riding surging demand for AI data centers. Revenue climbed 50% year over year to a record $11.5 billion, and adjusted earnings of $1.66 per share topped the $1.61 analysts expected. The core data center segment more than doubled, up 107% to $6.7 billion, accounting for 58% of total revenue. AMD also guided third-quarter revenue to between $12.7 and $13.3 billion, but with expectations running high, shares slipped in after-hours trading. Second, a U.S. federal appeals court has lifted the injunction that banned Perplexity's AI shopping agent from Amazon. On Tuesday, the Ninth Circuit overturned a preliminary injunction issued in March by a federal judge in Northern California, allowing Perplexity's Comet browser to once again shop on Amazon on behalf of users. The court reasoned that it is users, not the AI, who access Amazon, and said the injunction would impair consumer choice and needlessly limit the development of a nascent technology. The ruling is shaping up to be a key precedent for the legal status of agentic commerce, where AI agents shop for their users. Up third, Samsung Electronics has unveiled its next generation of AI memory technology. At the Future of Memory and Storage conference in Santa Clara, the company showed a prototype of its V10 bonding VNA, or BVNAND, featuring more than 400 layers and a new wafer bonding architecture. The design boosts storage density and performance, targeting the growing demand for high-capacity NAND driven by AI inference workloads. Samsung also outlined its ZHBM concept, which stacks HBM directly on top of GPUs, promising 4 times the data transfer speed of HBM4 at just 1/4 of the power.
Fourth, new Stanford research suggests AI companions may actually make loneliness worse for vulnerable users.
The study found that users with limited real-world social networks, who turn to AI companions for emotional support, tend to report lower well-being. Researchers describe AI companionship as a social snack, offering short-term comfort while lacking the ingredients needed for long-term emotional health. They warn that intense use can further reduce real-world social contact in a cycle that deepens isolation, and are now studying interventions such as usage limits and redirecting users to human support. Fifth, the U.S. National Science Foundation has announced a $100 million program to build state and regional AI infrastructure hubs. The initiative will initially fund up to 10 hubs, 1 per state or region, expanding access to the compute and data resources that frontier science now requires. Each hub must partner with regional industry, and NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, and Dell are among the companies joining the effort. The program answers recommendations from a July report by White House science advisor Michael Kratsios, aiming to raise the baseline of computing power behind American research. That's all for this AI News Flash.